What makes for a great mom? So, on this podcast, we're going to talk about three main categories of mindsets and habits and strategies that great moms use. So, when I started babysitting in my late 20s, I started thinking about myself as a mother and what do I want my motherhood experience to be like in the future. I saw my mom give herself 100% to us. She was completely devoted to us, and many times had run herself ragged. She loved it and she loved us, but it seemed like a lot of effort and struggle. But times have changed. It's not the 80s anymore. We have very different lifestyles. So when I was working with these other moms, I saw that some of them were doing it in a different way. And this is a list of what they had in common, and I've put them into three major categories. The first one is they stayed true to themselves. So they mind their own business and they mind their own feelings. They don't take on other people's stuff. When people give bad advice or criticism, they just don't even pay attention. It's not in their world. They said no to things that didn't match what they wanted. They find the best in so-so situations or bad situations, or they find the way to get out of those situations. Like, say they agreed to volunteer at the school, but it's actually not going to work for them. They're really tired that day, or they just don't feel like doing it. They know how to get out of those situations gracefully. And they also use their intuition to guide them to make these situations. And they didn't aim for perfection. If you're going to remain true to yourself, you don't aim for perfection. Perfection is someone else's standards. The second category is they made time for themselves. So these moms know that their mood matters and that it sets the tone for the whole family. So they take regular breaks. They feel worthy of getting alone time. They keep nourishing friendships around with other women. They have good, supportive, regular childcare. And they get creative with ways to get their alone time, and they make themselves a priority. The third category is that they have a lot of support. So they're good at asking for help and receiving help. They can delegate and outsource, and they never give 100% of themselves to anyone or anything. They use support like therapists and friends and family and neighbors to help them raise their family and to keep their sanity. It really does take a village, and there are no gold stars handed out for doing it all on your own. So these are just some of the characteristics and habits of healthy, balanced moms.